Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to GameStar TV2. We are live with more League of Legends action from the Canterbury Regional Tournament. It is day 2. It is the semi-finals day, followed by another semi-finals, followed by a grand final. It's going to be cracker League of Legends action here on GameStar TV2, and we are very pleased to be bringing it to you. My name is Crisis, and today I'm joined in the studio by EJ. G'day, EJ.
Well, I was about to say good morning, but good afternoon, New Zealanders.
I mean, actually, it is good morning here, but I don't know. It's like, people will watch the VODs at weird times anyway, so it's kind of moot. We need to get like a day independent type of, a time independent way of saying hello. Oh, yeah. Maybe we could just say, hello, everyone.
G'day, dudes.
Hello, children. And welcome to today's broadcast.
Semi-finals of the Canterbury Challenge here, the regionals. This is awesome action. We got two fantastic teams have made it through here. I believe one of these teams has actually gone undefeated. Is that right?
Oh, both of these teams. So this is a double
high-level match.
Yeah, this is a double elimination tournament, and we are watching. Today, we're going to be broadcasting. First up, the winners bracket semi-final. So both of these teams are undefeated. We've got on the left-hand side, the blue team is Suddenly Citrus, and they are currently the favorites to win this competition. So we picked up one match of theirs yesterday, and that was against, who was it? Electric Sock Puppets, who up until that match had done really, really well. Suddenly Citrus came onto the fields of justice against them, and it was a punishment, a real smackdown, and totally dominant. So suddenly Citrus became the favourites for the tournament, really. They're going up against Teemo, and we don't really know much about Teemo other than that they're still in the winners bracket. They've managed to claw their way through into the semi-final, and will hopefully be giving a bit of a good punch to the nutsack of Suddenly Citrus.
Now, I know we're going to go through the bans and the team picks in a little while once the delay has occurred, but I'm seeing some of the picks coming through, and some of my favourite champions have been picked today, so I think we're in for a great match to start the morning off.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's worthwhile pointing out a couple of there are a couple of really notable pieces here. The first one is that Maokai has been banned out, and he's pretty much been banned out of the tournament for the entirety of the tournament. So I do believe, though, that we're playing the current patch is a nerfed Maokai, but he's still considered too strong to be involved. He becomes virtually unkillable. So he's been knocked out, and that's kind of expected. But really, the highlight of this game, I think, is going to be the new champion who's appeared, Dirty Dan, playing on Gnar. Now, Gnar has been banned out throughout this tournament. We haven't seen him in competitive play at all. He's a brand new champion, and he's got a monster kit that is going to be fascinating to watch. So I don't know if you know.
My ass on the pubs.
Yeah, that's the thing. You play blind pick, and that means you can't ban out Gnar. He's pretty much this kind of playful, tricky type of champion until he gets enraged. And when he gets enraged, he turns into a massive tanky beast with a completely new kit. And it's just really difficult to deal with him. And players up until today have gone, look, we don't know how to deal with him, so we're not going to even try. We're just going to ban him out. Well, he's made it through the pick ban phase, and he has landed onto Suddenly Citrus. And it's going to be quite fun to have a look at him and how he plays through. So, EJ, my suggestion, because you probably haven't played Gnar yourself, is head on over to...
No, dude, but I got owned by him.
Yeah. Well, on the side there, head on over to lolpro.com/GNAR and have a look at his kit there, because there's going to be some interesting stuff there for you to pick up. Oh, thank God
your music stopped. Your music's a fraction loud, dude, by the way, just to let you know.
And actually, that's my my toned down music, in fact.
Wow. I'm going to own up to a total bit of League of Legends newbie. Dude, I was playing the other day when I first played Gnar, and I had no idea, hadn't seen this poor little champion before, and he did his transformation, but he did it like behind a bush and came out, and I yelled out, shit, now I've got 3 in the top lane. And suffice to say, the other team members were like, everyone file a complaint against Amumu, he's a piece of shit.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I had a good laugh, though, when I realised it wasn't. But I was like freaking out. I was like, 1 on 3, get out of here.
Oh, that was pretty clever play, in fact, then from that champ. So, all right, we'll just reveal the summoners now. So, it's kind of redundant these days revealing the summoners. We started doing it way back in the early days of spectator mode because we found that teams were ghosting summoner skills, and this was when there was often a lot of ambiguity between who was going top and who was going into the jungle, and you could kind of there were several champs that could interchange roles, and teams were using the summoner skills to kind of help them in their pick ban phase. But what's been happening, I guess, as League of Legends has matured, is that people know the positions that champions are going to end up playing, and they kind of their champion pool gets known and that sort of thing. So it's less of a big deal, but we still like to do it.
We've seen it here in this match, though. I mean, we've had a bit of moving of Smite around between the characters, trying to fool who's going jungle, but it's ended up fiddlesticks. We knew that in the end.
Well, I don't know. I don't think Nia is a jungle champion. I don't think he's got a kit that works in the jungle, and Fiddlesticks really on that team is really the only one who's going to be able to jungle. Now, Fiddle's jungle is very dependent on getting his blue. He likes to have his blue because he is a skills-based jungler as opposed to an auto-attack jungler. So we're going to see probably a defensive position set up around their blue jungle for the suddenly citrus blue jungle.
Do you think maybe some counter jungling from Nunu as well might come across?
Well, he is a counter jungling. He is absolutely one of the best counter jungling junglers out there. Now, the only thing that might be happening here is we're going to have a challenger team, a challenger and diamond team, which is suddenly citrus, knowing that they've got a Fiddlesticks who is dependent on blue, and they might actually go for an invade.
Stop him early.
Yeah. Now, again, uncertain around the ability for them to successfully invade, because Thresh with his CC, as well as if Crow as the Russian Victor, Crow as the Russian Victor, he can put a point in. I think it's his W that is a slow and then a stun. So their CC for that level 1 fight would be quite strong, and so I'm going to pick a defensive position for Suddenly Citrus instead of a jungle invade onto the blue of their opponents.
Crisis, did you cast either of these two teams yesterday?
Yeah, Suddenly Citrus, just the one game.
Okay. Yeah. And now you're picking defensive for jungler, but overall their team style, were they an aggressive team, early into team kills? Did they go for that early first kill? What's the sort of style we're in for today with the Citrus team?
I think the kill count by the end of the game, which was 20-minute surrender.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Was 21 kills to 2 deaths. So that probably gives you an indication. They combined really well. They reacted really well. They moved around the map and they created opportunities for themselves. And in general, looking at the 3 lanes that they went up against, only one lane was able to actually hold its own, and that was the top lane, Nasus. And he got ganked a couple of times, and even though he got ganked a couple of times, he managed to maintain a CS parity with his lane opponent, but it just wasn't enough to carry the other 2 lanes.
All right, so let's hope Teemo's got their brown underwear on today. They might need it later on in the game.
Oh, and what's this? Straight into a pause. Not really sure what the pause is for.
Unless someone's lagged out, anyone's ping horrendous.
Hey, give us a shout out in the Twitch TV channel, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. If you want us to do a shout out on the stream, happy to do that for you.
That's a good idea. I should get Twitch up on the other screen.
Yeah, and if you're following at GameStar on Twitter or have liked our Facebook page, well, you should have.
Thank you.
You should be doing both of those. Head on over to where we've announced the match that's been streamed at the moment, and do a retweet and do a like on the post and that sort of thing. Just let your friends know that we're broadcasting Canterbury League of Legends action. So EJ, just that reminds me, we should just point out that the winner of this match goes through to the grand final. They'll face the semi-final winner that's going to be played just a little, directly after this match. So they're going to have a little bit of a rest. This is a best of 3 though, and then the winner of the grand final gets to represent. Oh, we might actually have a gank going down onto Ruben. No. The winner of the grand final today becomes the Canterbury representative in the New Zealand Championship League.
Oh, fantastic.
So this is a big deal. Okay,
we're also trying to set up
we're going to get
big fight in the river coming.
Yeah, so we've got an invade going on. There is a ward that's gone down, and suddenly Citrus know that the ward is there, so they're going to be able to wander around and avoid being spotted wherever they go. They're camping in this little brush
for the purple.
And I think what they're going to be doing is trying to pick the mid lane. Oh, no. They've decided to move around. And what are they going to do? Are they going to go in for a counter-invade themselves? No, they've decided they're going to just give up.
Are we at the same time, Chris? What time are you on?
1:42, 43.
Yeah, we are.
44.
Cool.
Yeah.
All good.
So we got the we're going to have a standard kind of buff swap. So we're going to invade on the red from Teemo, and they're going to take this way. And then we've got a corresponding invade on the red, their own red from suddenly Citrus. So no real harm lost. It's just that Oven, as the Fiddlesticks, isn't going to be able to start with his blue. It's not a huge big deal because he will move over to that blue.
It's also slowed the countdown because they didn't kill the minions, so we're going to get a delay on the respawn.
Yeah, so the jury is out on whether that's the way to go or not. So you've got two choices there. You can leave a small minion there and then delay the respawn of it, or you can kill it out and get the timer, because of course now everybody's got the timers. You just press tab and you've got the timer on some real aggression here in the mid lane.
Gara in the top lane's having a bit of trouble. Manages to survive. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, so if you've got the timer...
Oh, mid lane, Chris. We should have a first kill of the game coming up.
In fact, there's the Ignite goes down. The flash comes through from the Nunu. He's going to look to try and get a reply kill, but he's just too slow. Doesn't have a point in Blood Boil yet. And, well, I don't know what he's doing. He's going way too deep. He really believes he's going to be able to get there, but Dirty Dan picks up the kill. Just turns around and smacks him in the face there. So a little bit of greedy misinterpretation or miscalculation of how much damage he could actually take. Victor says lag is OP, so he's claiming he died because of lag, but I'm not so sure that he did.
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, yeah, all right, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. So suddenly Citrus straight on the board. The Yasuo, who is a supreme assassin mid laner, picks up a double kill, and that's really going to be a problem.
You'll get the bonus now. Top lane, we've almost had the kill. Very, very close on Nah.
Slobnob at the moment taking a little bit of strain. Icy going in again. He's popped in. There's the flash, and he comes through, picks up the kill on the top laner. So 2-1 at the 4-minute mark.
So they bring one back, Crisis. That'll help a little bit.
Yeah, and in fact, it's helped a huge amount because they had 1,000 gold deficits prior to that, and it's now clawed back to just 500. I was just about to say the only lane where there hasn't been action is the bottom lane, but King Stallion, unfortunately, has been taking a massive amount of harass. He ate a binding and a pool, and then a couple of auto attacks from Zizek. So that wasn't fun for him, I don't think. So up at the mid lane, EJ Crow is now having to play very, very passively because his opponent, who is the Yasuo, has gone back and he's bought himself some attack speed and a brawler's glove, so getting a bit of critical strike. So he's essentially what he's doing is he's rushing his static shift. And he's got double buff, of course. I forgot to...
It's on again in the top lane. Nah pushing really forward here, harassing to the tower. Doing a good job too for someone who's already got killed once. So nice work.
There you go. He's become Big Nah.
Oh, it's all on in the bottom though. We're going to get a double kill here to the Citrus team. Ruin is trying to run away. Oh, gets the kill
out of the Zix, claims the double kill there. Nicely
and Yasu
done.
getting harassed by Nunu in the middle.
Yeah,
that was a beautiful play on the bottom lane there, though.
Yeah, Dirty Dan not really getting harassed too much by the Nunu. He's returned so much damage onto the Nunu, it's going to force him to blue pill.
Dragon's going for the first time already.
Yeah, nice move here from the blue team. Suddenly Citrus, they've got a clear advantage in the mid lane, and early dragons are really a fiddlestick specialty. So he can. He used to be able to solo dragon at level 4. So you know he's level 5.
Bottom quick, they're going to get a gank on Jinx as well. Maybe get the drop on her.
No,
they've come in land. It's okay.
Yeah. So top lane, Icy not looking very healthy, even though he got that first kill. I don't think he's blue pilled. Oh, he has blue pilled. He's finished his Vamp Scepter. So he's headed on back and he's come back into the lane. And Slobnob is just bullying him around as the Gnar at the moment.
Alright, so 6 minutes into the match already. We got a 4-1 lead to Citrus here. A big gold advantage starting to develop, Chris, after that dragon and so forth.
Yeah.
Plus all those kills in the bottom lane, that helped.
And a ping on Thresh. Thresh has taken a bit of damage over there. Flash through from King Stallion, and he picks up a kill. And what does he do? He gives away a kill to Zizek by standing, taking
Dan gets another in mid.
Whoa, too much action. Missed the mid lane. Hit the backspace 1, EJ. Backspace just one time, and it'll take us back. Oh, he dropped his ulti onto Crow, and he's going to absolutely burst him down. Pops the ignite, takes him down. Nicely done by Dirty Dan. So just stay at that point, 7:20, 7:21.
21. You just tell me when to press and I'll be there.
Alrighty, Victor.
Alright, so Nar and Ice are still going hard in the top here. Nar's coming right in on the tower. Oh, he almost pulls it off, Crisis. Icy just going the opposite direction and saving the ass. Beautiful work.
Well, he's...
Dirty Dan might go down for the first time though. +1 is on him. Oh, beautiful return of DPS.
Oh, man. Dirty Dan on Yasuo is absolutely having a monster of a game. He's already 4-0 up.
Dude, tried hard then, dude.
Yeah,
gave it everything.
I mean, it just confuses me why players think that a champion who's been able to solo, survive 1v2 ganks, and solo isn't going to kill you the next time you go in. Icy stayed in lane. He decided not to blue pill. What's that?
I might get my button combination right. That's what he was thinking as he went in for the second.
Unfortunately, it was not to be. And Yasuo picks up another kill. 4-0-0, 64 CS in comparison to his opponent on 26. So he's absolutely monstering his way through and looking set to carry things. Now, I just want to point out something, EJ.
He's already got his shift, dude, and started building again.
Yeah, so what is he going to do? Okay, he picked up his boots, which is pretty cool. Nice times. But yeah, finishing the static shiv at 8 minutes is a pretty strong performance. So I just want everyone to have a look at the wardage that's come down.
Crisis. So we've got Yasu just gonna. The ward is there though. So I think they saw Dirty Dan trying to come in behind.
Yeah, so the danger, of course, is that Dirty Dan is getting to a point where when the lane gets pushed up, he can just just tower dive anyway. Get down so much damage all at once that he's able to... Oh, he arrives back in lane. Crow thought it was time to do a little bit of farming, but unfortunately it's forced to flash away just to survive there. And he's going to have to blue pill as well. And he's blue pilling not far away enough because Dirty Dan has been able to prevent it.
And now take the tower.
Yeah, and he's going to take it down. He's got decent damage. I mean, he doesn't have fantastic AD at the moment because really he's focused on his attack speed and critical chance. But that's all well and good. You can still hit a turret so fast that you take it down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, minions there helping him as well.
Wow, Icy is going to go down.
Yeah, no response to that. Even under the tower, just on too low a health to engage.
Man, we need to spend a little bit of time watching Slobnob, I reckon, because he's been quite strong in the game. Oh, we're going to
bottom lane's going off.
Major engage. We've got the Soul Shackles coming down. Zizix picks up the kill on the Jinx. In comes Nunu, and is he going to be able to make a difference? No, there's another double kill going down onto Zizix.
It's going to be a triple. It's going to be a triple.
Oh, one more
yes!
hit, and there's the triple kill. Wow, so we got the 2 carries, 6, 1, and 0 on the Cogmore, and 4, 0, and 0 with 100 CS on the Yasuo down in the mid lane. Meanwhile, in the top lane, of course, we've got 78 to 50 CS in favor of Gnar, and he's picked up 1 kill in reply to the 1 death, the early kill that Shyvana got onto him. So things looking very, very strong at the moment for Sunday City.
Oh, lovely play here on the mid lane.
Party time.
Defending the tower.
Oh, and +1 goes in to try and provide a little bit of defense, but look how deep. Dan goes in, uses the flash, and picks up the kill. Nice and easy. Tanks a couple of turrets as he walks up the gates.
All right, we're 11 minutes in here, and Teemo are in trouble.
Which a lot of people would say is actually deserved for a name like Teemo.
Yeah. All right, shout out to everyone who's watching today. You're listening to Crisis and EJ on GameStar TV, bringing you all the action of the Canterbury League. Semi-final action, best of 3. We are in game 1, 11 minutes in. We got a 10k gold advantage to the Citrus team and a 13-2 kill count.
Yeah, 22,000 gold, 2 turrets in favour of the Sunny Citrus. We've got a bit of a man fight going on in the top lane. Icy calls down the dragon form and is
Slobnob's trying.
Well, he tried to get away, and unfortunately he didn't have enough rage to become tanking Gnar. Tried to flash over the wall, but actually just flashed his face into the wall and died. Dirty Dan is taking on the 3 champions right now. He's focusing on the Jinx. Here's the damage. In comes the Absolute Zero. He picks up the first kill, and he gets pushed into the turret. Oh, is he going to get 2? Yes, he gets the triple.
And his teammates took Dragon while he was doing that.
Man, that is phenomenal. Just a beautiful play from Dirty Dan. Great focus.
Yasu ban next game.
Yeah. But who do you actually ban? Okay, so Yasuo is definitely going to get banned. You're going to have to ban out Gnar, and I suppose ban out Cogmore. And then all of a sudden you open up a whole plethora of other champions. This is the first time we've seen him play Yasuo.
Okay.
Dan. So, you know, he's got other champions.
He's going very well. Alright, so all the first towers are down now for the Teemo team.
Zizix feeling very, very confident at the moment, pushing up really on his own in the bottom lane. Morgana came in to support him just towards the end there, but he was...
Crow's gone.
Oh, just hit the backspace, and we'll have a look at that. So Crow in the mid lane, pushing forward, gets knocked up. And are we going to get the party time coming through? Yes, here comes the party with Oven. He flashes through. He gets the fear down. He gets the drain down, and Dirty Dan comes in to pick up the kill.
Beautiful work.
Really good wardage, I've got to say, from both of these champions, from both of these teams. Suddenly Citrus obviously is pressing their advantage, getting some deep wards in. They've got that pink ward over there. And just want to point out to our viewers that are watching, you should be obsessing over ward coverage. Where are the wards? Check the brushes. Where have they put the pinks? Because there's no reason for that pink ward to exist in your own jungle for so long. It's been there for ages.
Alright, Grunts is agreeing with you in the Twitch chat there, Crisis. Look at Dan's rank stats. He's doing well. If you want to look him up, I don't know. We'll look him up between games, Grunts, unless you want to post it up in the Twitch chat for us.
Yeah, post us a link to his match history or something. And we'll put it up in between. I've got a.
Well, he's clearly played him before, dude.
Whoa! He absolutely just monstered Crow.
Yeah, right under a tower. Who cares? I'm just gonna kill you.
Wow.
Get down.
Oh, lovely binding onto King Stallion. He gets his chompers down, and that grabs Morgana. Morgana flashes out of the Absolute Zero, isn't going to go down, and gets a cheeky binding onto +1, who's now going to die as well. No, he manages to walk away. Nicely done. Zizix, in fact, looking at his most vulnerable since he died, and walks away from it.
Dirty Dan's
pushing
just now
so far
in their
forward.
base.
Look at old Slobnob, that cheeky little Gnar pushing all the way forward and leaving his turret up. So at this stage he's not actually interested in taking down the turret.
Just have a look at Dan up in the base. Crisis, he's got Nunu with him. He's going to take him on. He's just pushing, causing absolute havoc here.
Yeah, you'd almost think he's what's going through his mind.
Down.
Yeah, it's almost like he's saying, wait,
dude.
Whose base is this? I forget.
Yeah. He's just having fun, I think.
Yeah, 19-4 as we just move over 15.5 minutes. A 14,000 gold lead, 4 turrets to 0, and really the only option that is available to Teemo at the moment is get yourselves
surrender.
No, they don't have to surrender. They can turtle. So
oh yeah, they can. Yeah.
Get the home guard boots upgrade and spend your time defending. Finally, that pink ward gets cleared, but I guess there is one reason why you don't.
Party time in the middle lane again.
Oh, just missed that. We won't hit the backspace. But yeah, another kill onto good old Big Dog.
All right, Gruns has given you a link, Chris, in the Twitch chat to some Yusu stats for Dirty Dan.
Nice one.
All right, Icy's doing a job to try and run away up here. Slobnob harassing. Just going to clear out the minions now, try and get this next tower down. And Baron's going down as well. So 16:40 on the clock. And they're going to have to regroup at the end of this game, Teemo, if they want to progress further. Double Elim, do they drop to a loser's bracket after this one?
They do.
They do, so
yeah,
they do. Yeah. They can have a second chance in the tournament.
Yeah,
but it is much better to go through from the winner's bracket.
That's the one. So they'll go up against Electric Sock, the loser of, the winner of Electric Sock Puppets versus who's the last team that's in? They're called Song Name or something like that. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, they will have a second chance.
All right, top lane turret down. They're into the base as well.
Bit of a siege going on in the mid lane. It's 3 versus 5 though. Cogmore and Fiddlesticks. They've got the Baron buff. Sorry, while we were looking up things on Gaiazo and looking at rank stats, headed over to Baron. Suddenly Citrus headed over to the Baron and aided the
Well, they're now just harassing top. They're going to take the tower in top. Fiddlesticks with another kill on Nunu.
Gnar's going in, he's looking for a kill. He's not even big Gnar, he's just a little Gnar. It bounces in. He's got a full rage bar though, so he's going to be able to do it. There he goes! Oh! That's fantastic. Smacks the team, knocks them back, and is now being tanked for Yasuo. Icy's focusing on Yasuo, that's the right thing to do, but Yasuo unfortunately just too strong. Dirty Dan picking up yet another kill. He's now 13-1 with the support of his Cogmore on 7-1.
First inhibitor down.
Just crazy. Very short order, it's going to be second inhibitor. And there it goes. And now really it's just a matter of taking down these Nexus turrets. And I do say just a matter with reservation. You know, it's not a small matter to take down Nexus turrets. But really it is a 5 versus 4.
It's not going to be hard for this team, dude.
Yeah, exactly. There's the first one gone down. It's now 5 versus 5. They've got one more turret left. They really need to engage very, very quickly because they won't have that turret in just a moment. And then it's a matter of, party time from Oven. Comes through. Big Gnar makes his reappearance. Tanks whatever damage comes through. Crow's been bound. Absolute Zero comes in, but it's too little too late, really. Well, they're putting up a really good defense. Yeah, Zizix having to use his flash, get out of the way, but Yasuo cleaning up at the back there, picks up a triple kill, and now they will take down the Nexus easy as you please, and that is game 1 of the best of 3, going over to Suddenly Citrix. Suddenly Citrus. I keep saying Citrix. It's not Citrix.
Citrus will do them. They love a bit of juice. Just saying to the guys over in Twitch now, what do you think Teemo are going to have to do? We got a few minutes now while we get set for the second match in this best of 3. Any opinions on bans that you think are going to come through after watching that first game, or any actual thing you think Teemo can do? Let us know in the Twitch chat, and we'll be keeping an eye on that one. Crisis, the link though from Gruns.
Yeah,
Tell us about Dirty Dan and his Yusu.
Yeah, let's just have a quick look at his rank stats there. So he's got 120 wins, 39 losses, a win rate of 75.5% on Yasuo. So, I mean, he does really really well on the Yasuo, and I'm certain that the Yasuo is going to get banned out.
Thank you, Gruns, for the info on that one. It's great, the data that you can look up on that. And I know at the pro level, that's, of course, very common that sort of information is looked up regularly. But at these amateur leagues, they just don't have time before the game, dude, to Google it all up, so to speak.
Well, I suppose that is the thing. These teams sort of came together over the last couple of months, got themselves together, got themselves ready for the championship. And I don't know how much time they've been spending playing together, scrimming together, that kind of thing. I would suspect that Suddenly Citrus is a regular team. They play often together. That said, I could stand to be corrected. So we might actually hit up the admin and find out from Karen whether that is actually the case. So we're going to take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. Hang around in the Twitch channel because we'll go live soon. I will try and turn down the volume on the music, on the opening sequence music. I'll take your feedback. I actually did turn it down. I got some complaints about how loud it was yesterday, so I've actually halved the volume in XSplit, but it's not enough, so I'll halve it again from there. But we will be back in just a few moments, ladies and gentlemen, with the second game of this best of three semi-final, the New Zealand Championship League Canterbury Regional Tournament. My name is Crisis, and EJ and Crisis will be signing out right